Welcome everybody to Apple Insider. It is Andrew here. You can find me on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to install Apple's new public betas of iOS 15 and iPadOS 15. Before we even get into that, it is important to remember it's not always a good idea to install Apple's beta software on your daily devices. When iOS 15 and iPadOS 15 came out for developers, we strongly encouraged all of you to avoid this software. It brings a lot of bugs, especially for those initial developer builds. We have been running for this channel the beta builds from the developers since the beginning. And there's been a lot of problems that we run into. Some people don't experience those problems, some people do, but it can be catastrophic, like all of your data loss. So now Apple has issued public betas of all of this software, which means a lot of the bugs are fixed from those early initial builds, but it is still by no means ready for prime time. If it was ready for everybody to install on their devices, they would have just simply rolled it out, but that's not the case. So even if you're taking the plunge on these new public betas, remember, they're betas, they come with bugs, and those could include data loss. So it is important to always make sure your devices are backed up before rolling onto these betas. So let's go ahead and talk about it, assuming you're ready to take the plunge. So what betas are available to public beta testers right now? Well, at the time of recording this video, Apple has a number of beta updates available for public beta testers. So of course you do have iOS 15 for your iPhone, there is iPadOS 15 for your iPads, there's tvOS 15 for your Apple TV, and there's even watchOS 8 for your Apple Watch. When it comes to Mac, Apple has not issued the public beta of macOS Monterey. Monterey will be coming to public beta testers, but Apple just released that second beta to developers a couple day or two ago, so they're not ready to issue a public beta of that quite yet. So if you want to do it on your Apple TV or your Apple Watch, which by the way, you can't downgrade on your Apple Watch. So remember that. If you put watchOS 8 on here and it's really buggy, you can't go back. So really take caution before upgrading those betas. At least with your iPhone and iPad, you can downgrade if you really need to. While all of those other updates are available for, Apple Watch or Apple TV, we're going to primarily focus here on iOS and iPadOS, though the process is pretty similar for all the other devices. So if you can figure it out for your iPhone and iPad, you can probably figure it out for your Apple TV, your Apple Watch, and eventually your Mac as well. The whole process is very straightforward. Head on over to apple.com/beta. This is Apple's landing page for their public beta program. Go ahead and hit sign up and enter your Apple ID. You're going to agree to a few boxes before you get to the part where you need to enroll your devices if you're doing this for your first time. So enrolling your devices is essentially downloading a development profile to your device that tells your device to look for the beta software updates instead of the publicly available regular software updates. So you're going to first, and this should be a given, you're going to do a backup of your device. Apple does walk you through on their website how to do a local backup on your computer of your iPhone or your iPad, just so you have it and you can roll back if you need to. This is really important just in case something does go bad during the update process or just anytime while testing. Even better to do it on a secondary device and not your daily driver. But assuming you've got a backup of your device, you need to install the beta profile. On your iPhone or iPad, you're going to go to beta.apple.com/profile. And you're going to download that profile to the device that you want to update to iOS 15 or iPadOS 15 public beta. Then you're going to jump into settings and then go down to general. There should be an option that says profile or VPN and device management down here, just depending on what version you're coming from. And then you're going to go ahead and okay that development profile. You need to make sure you install it before it is actually configured or enabled. So you're going to install that development profile, say it's okay, and then it's going to ask you to reboot your device. Once you reboot your device, you're going to go back to settings, again go to general, then go to software update. It's going to check for updates for just a few moments, and boom, you're going to see the public beta of iOS 15 or iPadOS 15 available to download and install on your device. Once updated, you'll have access to all of the amazing features of iOS 15 and iPadOS 15. And if you haven't already, check out a lot of my deep dives. I've gone into how AirPods are getting better with iOS 15 and iPadOS 15, as well as the Files app on iPad and Messages and so many other cool things that Apple is doing with iOS 15 and iPadOS 15 and all of their other software updates. It is a lot of stuff to love, so I encourage you guys, if you do take the plunge, check my other videos, and if you don't take the plunge, live vicariously through me and see what we have been testing so far on Apple's betas. Let me know what you guys think. Who took the dive? Who decided to update to the betas of iOS 15 and iPadOS 15? Let me know over on Twitter at Andrew_OSU, and stay tuned for many more videos here on Apple Insider.